What's up, guys? It's Damar. Have not made a video like this in a very long time. Actually, I don't think I've ever made a video on tier lists specifically, but uh, I was playing Fortnite. I was like, well, downtime is happening, so why not make a Blitz tier list? And I haven't played Blitz in like 3 months. Serious? Like, I really have not played Blitz. Like, sat down and grinded the game in a while, and I haven't really cared about Minecraft ever since. Like, yeah, I basically gave up on Blitz. I gave up on Minecraft. I don't really play it anymore, but I still, from time to time, I'm not fully quit, but I, I still enjoy the game. I just don't care to be competitive as I used to. Anyways, let's get onto the tier list. Now, before I actually get onto the tier list, let me talk about the tiers. So round Mount Mount Rushmore is the four best players in Blitz history, in my opinion. Um, it's pretty self-explanatory. A is just the great players. B is the good players. C is decent. D is like unserious. Like they're not like I wouldn't say that they're awful, but I don't think they're decent. Like I don't think they can take the game like it's serious. And F is just like they try and they're just bad. Like they're not that you can kill them multiple times in a row if you have PvP. Anyways, let's start off with Selena. She was unserious. I wouldn't say she was awful, but if she tried, I think she could be decent. Pongo, I want to say unserious because he's not really that good to be honest, and I don't think he ever. I don't think he's awful, but I don't think he's decent. Like some people like love to glaze this guy. He's not that good. Polar is bad. This guy is very bad. They're not good. And by the way, I want to say for people who are cheating, I'm going to say you playing legit at your peak. Like I'm talking cheaters. Like for example, I don't know. Let's just say, who's a cheater here? Chloe. This person at their peak. What would they be like if they were legit? And yeah, that's basically that. Najir, also F. This guy was bad. Actually, no. I'm gonna say he's decent. Actually, he wasn't that bad. I do remember he was not terrible, but he did cheat. I think if he did play legit, he would probably be decent at best. But probably ceiling is decent. His floor it's definitely F. Mr. Cabbage is actually unserious. He's not that bad. There's some people way worse than him, which is kind of crazy to think that Mr. Cabbage, the guy who everyone thought was the worst blitz player of all time, is actually unserious and not just F. Wagework is decent. He is actually good at PvP. It's just he's actually more unserious, but he's actually decent at the game, which is kind of crazy. All right, Mason Storm. Now this guy does not get Mount Rushmore for me. He's very close. He's not Mount Rushmore. The reason he's not Mount Rushmore, even though he technically won two Blitz tournaments, is because he's only teams. This guy in solo is nothing. This guy with teams, he's if this was a teams, uh, if this was Blitz teams and not like just overall Blitz, he'd definitely be Mount Rushmore. But it's not teams. Mason Storm by himself is not as good as some other people. KSCDD is decent. He's not that good at Blitz to be honest, and his game sense isn't helping him anymore. If he that's why he hasn't played, and that's why his like little doohickey thing he created, like the Blitz Hub is or not the Blitz Hub, bro. What the fuck? What is it called? It's called like, dude, I can't remember. I actually can't remember. I have no idea what it's called, but I just remember it being like he wanted to make this cool Blitz thing that he could never end up doing, and I think he actually quit not because he was busy, but because he just didn't like Blitz anymore because his game sense was like only thing he was good at, and his ceiling at some points of time would have been to up to like A, but he never got good at PvP and he never got good at like actual things outside of just being good at Blitz game sense, and that's kind of what like I think set his ceiling up to C. Kiwis, I think they're unserious to be honest. They were like the only unserious KD player, in my opinion. I don't think they were that serious. If they were, then they deserve to be an F because they were bad. Chloe F, bad cheater. I mean, like they cheated and they were still bad. That's bad. That's really bad. K is an A. This guy, regardless of if he cheats or not, I don't know. I don't make the rules. He beat me plenty of times, and I've beaten him plenty of times, but he's beat me more. This guy is probably easily one of the best players. He could be in Mount Rushmore if I was positive he was legit. But I think he auto clicks. I think he uses no hit delay and like maybe some reach sometimes. But he got banned in the Blitz tournament. Not surprised. I just think he cheats. To be honest, you can't really just be Dutch and just have hit me first before I hit you. Like that's not happening. But yeah. Okay, hold on. 1 second. Let me add a random person tier. Sorry. Should have done this before, but I didn't expect it to be randoms. I have no idea who that is, and I played this game for way too long. Unsneak is an unserious player. Actually, no. They're like they're serious, but they're not good. But they're not F. Like I don't know. Trevi he's decent, legit. I mean, he's got a good, decent like game sense, and him legit is like actually not that bad. But he's definitely that's his ceiling. Like he's definitely not higher than that. TPP is unserious to be honest. Like him legit back in 2021. Actually, I don't think he was legit because he played Otame and Tame was not legit. So I don't know. I think his ceiling is D. Tilde is one of the greatest. He's again one of the best teams players, but it's not about a team's play. Not a team's tier list. But yeah, he's definitely one of the greatest, regardless of if he auto clicked and cheated. I think he definitely cheated for some times. He definitely boosted more than he cheated. And in my opinion, like yes, he boosted. Okay, whatever. Everyone boosts from a time to time. Like he was really really good. And if you knew him mechanically, he was one of the best like blitz players. And I people don't want to admit when you're mechanically good at the game, it doesn't matter if you cheat or not. You're just good at the game. And there's another person who I think is on Mount Rushmore, if not A tier, that cheated for a really long time, but they are mechanically really good. Tame is B tier. He is mechanically good, but he cheated for so long, and I don't think he would have been nearly as good when he was at his peak if he didn't cheat. Supreme Law was unserious. He's a cool dude, just unserious. STNM is bad. This dude is not good. You could probably beat him every time you fight him. Snowy Miles is random. Snap Hacks is decent, but he could easily be an unserious. He cares a lot about the game, and he's really good at PvP compared to most Blitz players. But in general, he's really not that good. Like his game sense is awful, but he's better at most people than PvP, so that's why it would be in D or in C. Shibuya is unserious. This guy was never good, but definitely not as bad as the people below him. Aiden, I'm not sure which Aiden this is referring to, so I'm just not going to tier it. I know there's quite a few. If it's the one I'm thinking of, then it's probably C, but I don't know which one this is referring to. There's quite a few. Dosa B. He cheated at the end of the time he played, but before he like started cheating, he was actually pretty good. Like definitely one of the top players. Though I wouldn't say he was ever A. He was definitely B at his ceiling, and like C floor. Zux is he boosted it. Actually, I'm just gonna rank him into F. He never played legit Blitz. He never played Blitz legit. So if you never played Blitz legit, I'm just gonna give you an F on just automatically because you can't really just go into Blitz and be in a Blitz tier list and expect me to like even rate you anything if you've never really played the game properly. Like he probably has no game sense. There's another person on here from Katie who is probably gonna get an F and people won't like it. Or if you have an opinion, you probably won't like it, but it's fine. I'll have my reason. Yellow Cool is actually unserious. This guy is one of the most unserious players. Like number one speleologist, get out of here. XYS is C. Actually, no, it's B. B, he's good peak. He was pretty good, yeah. A lot of people think he cheated. He probably did cheat, to be honest, most people have. So I'm not going to count that against him. But he was pretty good as peak, I won't lie. He has one of the better montages. Wuru is unserious. Definitely not a serious player. Willem is F tier, not very good. Weejow, well, he cheats, but like him legit, he's D. He's not D because he's unserious. He's just D because he was never really good. And then when he started cheating, it was like everyone already knows you're cheating. Like you're not, you really were nothing without the cheats. So, but you were not that bad. You were not as bad as some other people. Warmy though, cheated for basically his entire Blitz career. So I'm just gonna say he's an F tier player. He probably has no game sense. Barely understands the game still. So yeah. James is C. James has good game sense. and he cheats a lot, but he's one of the better cheaters for sure, and he knows a lot of things about the game. He's just like a good like he's smart. He's smarter than most people, and that helps him. Sprays is he F or D? Nah, he's F. He really just was not good. I don't even think he's good enough to be on this tier list in my opinion, but that's fine. Clangy is C. I mean, when you think of like some of the like most mid players, I think it's Clangy. Like I think this guy is like cool. He's a cool enough dude, but he plays a C tier kit. He's not that good. He's not that bad. He's just a middle of the road player. Like everything about him is middle of the road. His game sense is middle of the road. Everything about him is middle of the road. Like it's nothing. He could be great, but I don't think like he would have been great, and I don't think he would have been worse. I think he's perfectly in the middle. A random person, Serene. This is the best. He's better than Tynan at PvP, but I don't know. He's actually very good. Like if you fight this guy legit a while ago, he's actually Brian's one of the better players for sure. Without cheats. 5% Nick is also like one of the better players for sure without cheats. Before this guy cheated, like Nate was pretty good. Like people don't want to give him credit. Nate is actually a good player. He had some of the best game sense during 2020. He was like one of the only scout players, and I don't know. He's just like actually mechanically good at the game. Zay is bad. He's just cheated his entire time. Streffer, I don't know. I don't know if it's fair to rank him an F or C because he's like always cheats and always dodges. You can't really be a good blitz player if you're not actually. I'm just gonna put him D. He's like he's actually slightly better than Weejow in my opinion, legit. But he dodges every person that has like or every game that has more than like 3 people in it. And so you're not really that good. You just play for high KD, but you have none of the skill that actually backs it up. Thinking, okay, this guy's F. No idea why he's not on the list. Ender Dragon never played Hypixel legit. I'm just gonna be honest. This guy is one of the least legit players I think I've ever seen in the game. He's actually good at editing though. He's a nice editor, but outside of that, he's not legit, bro. This guy's never been legit. I'll give him D though, because I think he has good game sense for almost every game on Hypixel, because that's been his life. But from that aside, yeah, I would not put him above C. I'm just saying that right now. I would not put him above C. I wouldn't even put him above D. Like, even if he is quote unquote legit for most of the part, because I think auto clicking at this point is like now considered legit, but at this point, I think he's cheated more than just auto clicking. I'm just gonna be honest. Coin toss, I don't even know who you are. This guy, I don't even know who you are. Color, he's D. He cheated for a while, but I mean, when he wasn't cheating, he was never that good. But he also wasn't that bad. He just like, I don't know. He got carried by his kit more than he was good. I feel like that's definitely what I should say. Lelub, I'm just not gonna rate him because I've never gone against him. Same with this guy. Darth Luke is F. This guy is just not good, but it's okay. Actually, he was more unserious. I feel like his ceiling definitely was D, but he was F. So I don't know. I'll just put him in D or in F. Though he probably should be in D because he really was unserious. Doof, he's just not good. Like Weejow. Domi, see, this guy's actually pretty good. He's just inconsistent, I'd say. Sometimes he'd actually like flawless me, and then sometimes I'd flawless him. Like I don't understand how someone could flawless one another so consistently. Like this guy is either good or he's just terrible. Like I don't even know. I don't know. He's so inconsistent. Drary is easily one of the Mount Rushmores of Blitz of all time. This guy had 100 and like basically 50k kills by 2021, and he hasn't played the game since, and he's still like almost on leaderboard. That's just insane to think. And he started like 2018. Like this guy got 75,000 kills like 2 years in a row. That if that doesn't like speak one of the greatest players of all time, then I don't know what does. And apparently everyone says he's legit. I think he cheated, but even if he fucking cheated, this guy was like, he's like Tild but on crack. Like this guy was even more mechanically, he was just better than Tild. And Tild was good. Like Tild, even despite cheating, was good and boosting. Like Drary, hardly boosted. I think he cheated, but I mean, regardless of if he cheated or not, he's just good. Like, can't really do much about that. And especially if he was cheating, then he's just good while cheating. Like, I don't know. All right, Droger. Droger is I have to give him a D. He's just not good. He's just not a good player. Same with Drew. Drew is just not very good at the game. Same with Nineway. He's also not very good. Full G has all the PvP. He just has no game sense. Actually, he has a little bit of game sense, but he has none of the he has all of the PvP. Just a little bit of game sense. But he also cheats now, so I'm just gonna give him on his like 2021, 2022 when he was playing on a cruise. That's when I think he was at his peak, when he was legit. But yeah, Finsta, he's just unserious. Like, he's probably deserves to be with Luke, but he's just like an unserious player. He just plays for fun, which is completely fine. Elk is just bad. He played for fun, but he was like Darth Luke levels of bad. Darian is D tier because he's just bad at the game. It's so crazy that he's like a non-donor equivalence of skill, but he's the number one player, but he plays like a non. Like, how is that possible? He really deserves to be an F because I can see him losing to like half the people in F right now, which is a bad sign. Bro, it's like, I don't understand what happened. Darian actually used to be pretty good, but well, only because I think the skill level of the game was just bad in Blitz. Like, no one was good when he was good. Like, he just used his bow against everyone. That's pretty much it. But yeah, his game sense is top 5 easily. But I don't know. I don't know if it's going to carry him up to anywhere above D. Pringles Lover is just worse, Darren. Pringles Lover is the worst player in Blitz history. I'm just going to say it right now. He is the worst player with over 30k kills. This guy has 6,000 wins and 30k kills because this guy gets like 2 kills per game that he plays. That is miserable. That is absolutely miserable. I don't know how this guy has so many wins per kills. Like, it's like honestly impressive that this guy has any wins because he's the worst player I've ever gone against. I don't think I've ever lost him. And by the way, this guy cross teams with like 4 people on the daily when he did play with his chopped cheese guy and like 4 other people for Monkey Legion. But yeah, this guy, oh my god, this guy's unreal. Unreal player, unreal specimen. Greenrod, D tier peak. He wasn't very good. Like, most people probably won't agree, but it's okay because like it's all objective to my opinion, and it's objective to your opinion too. If you don't agree, you don't agree. But this guy was never that good. John Full, I want to put him in Mount Rushmore because he was number 1 in teams for like 5 years before like Tilden and Sean passed him. But he was actually good for his time, and he probably would be good now, or he would be like C tier now if everyone from this tier list started playing Blitz again miraculously. He'd probably be in like C tier in skill. His game sense would be in B, but legacy he's in Mount Rushmore in my opinion. But that's everything, every single thing that's coming together. I'm saying he's B. Josa is a D tier player. He's just not that good. Joni is a good player. I don't think he cheated, to be honest. I think Sean cheated. That's my own opinion. You can disagree, whatever. But Joni is definitely one of the better players he's played Blitz before. I'm not gonna lie. Like, everything I have against him aside, like, good Blitz player. Can't really hate that. Druxa, bad player, just not good. Acruz is one of the best mechanical players of all time. I don't care how long he shade for. I don't care. This guy has some of the cleanest 60 FOV like gameplay I've ever seen. Like, this dude was so good for no reason. Actually, he was actually good at pot. That's why he was good at Blitz, because he's actually a good PvPer. So, I think his game sense is Mount Rushmore material. I just don't know if he was that, of how long he was legit for, and depending on how long he was legit for, is why I'm putting him in A. He definitely could be Mount Rushmore. Jeremy is the definition of F tier. This guy is like Darian, but with not as much game sense is basically it. He's just played for his entire life, or like a good majority. If you were to like put like a chart of everything that he's done in his life, Blitz would probably be number 1, outside of waking up and like being asleep or something like that. He's played Blitz so long, it's crazy. Jaspe is C tier because he has all the PvP, but he has none of the game sense, like literally none. He's basically full G, but full G is a little bit better. He's like a little bit more of an edge. Jaft, I would say the same thing. He's literally, oops, not B tier. Calm down. He's basically the same thing as Jaspe in full G, except I think he actually has as much game sense as full G. Irish Pingu is like both of these guys, but just bad. Like he's just not as good. I'm done for is probably one of the better mechanical players just because he has the game sense and he just doesn't miss rods. Like this guy, I don't know what it is. This guy could be a PvP player secretly because he just doesn't miss rods, which is probably what makes him so good compared to every other player because he actually hits his rods. And I don't know. Like sometimes if you miss a rod against this guy, he'll actually make you pay. It's crazy. I don't agree. I don't really know who you are. Half Pipe is the worst player. Okay, there's a lot of the worst players in Blitz, but this guy is probably one of them. One of them. The Half Pipe is bad. Not for just the updates, but I mean, this guy is an incompetent human being. He has no game sense and he's played the game for so long. He's like the most unserious player who's serious. Because how is an unserious player supposed to make the Blitz update? How is that possible? You're like one of the least serious Blitz players I've ever seen, and you're like trying to like sit down and create an update to make the game better. First of all, you have to get like be able to like because it's gonna sound cringe, but you basically have to be like super into the game. Like you have to be really good, like real like you have to be so serious about the game to really make like an important good update. Like it sounds cringe, but it's true. It's sad, it's true. But you really have to like think so like you have to be so into the game and really like, think about the game and what is actually gonna be better about the game. You really don't have any of the qualifications to like do that, which is why I just think you're an idiot. I really don't like this guy. He's bad at Blitz. He's bad at like just using his brain. Oh my god, dude. This guy is the one of the worst Blitz players ever. Like zero game sense, literally zero PvP. I don't know how we have a P2. That's beyond me. But yeah, Pigman X is C. All the game sense in the world. A little bit better than Darian though. A little bit better. He's probably like if you were to put him at his peak, he'd probably be a B tier. He's probably like 5% Nick, but a little bit worse. But yeah, it's a little bit of glaze, but he's actually good. He's actually nice. Like when you talk about like the unks at like a when you like go somewhere and like unks used to be nice, like bro, this unk used to be nice. Like on God, this guy used to be nice. This guy I really can't rate. I really never fought him. He's like an AP owner. Night Nurse. I'm gonna put you in C. He's basically the opposite of full G. Like he's got all the game sense, but like none of the PvP. Angry Bird Star is just not a real human. Like I don't think this person's real. He's just like Scout 7 and was like, I'm gonna win the game with a shitty kit with no skills. Let's go. But nah, this guy's actually bad. I don't know. Marcus, he's not very good. He's more unserious than bad though, to be honest. Like this guy he was like as unserious as Half Pipe, but he tried way harder and was still bad. I don't know. Black Adam is Mount Rushmore. Like, no question. Everyone knows Adam's Mount Rushmore. This is the best player in Blitz history. No glaze. I mean, everyone. If you had if you had a pick between like a few people in Blitz history, most people are gonna say Adam or Drary. These are like the two like it's consensual. Like everyone would agree. Some say Mason Storm, but I just think Mason Storm is so carried by teams that it's like his solo really brings him down so much for how good he is at teams. But like yeah, Adam and Jerry, in my opinion, are like the two best players. Adam is better at PvP, which is why I think they're like the same mechanical players. Just one's better at PvP, one never cheated. Like I'm just gonna give it to the one who never cheated and is better at PvP, legit. Milnex isn't he's like unserious and not good, so he's like double D, bro. Literally a double D player, unserious and not good. Mewtwo Y is just bad at the game. Like this guy is like a Darien clone. How can you become a Darien clone? Well, actually, no. Pringles is more like a Darien clone in the like way that he actually is just like Darien but wannabe. He's just like a worse Darien. But Mewtwo is just like he has all the opinions Darien has, but just like is also bad at Blitz. Like I don't know. Lewis MS is C. He's like again, he's just like full G Jaft. Kane K and Z is gonna sit right next to Jeremy, and same with Rico. No, Rico, people want to glaze him. Like, bro, I've seen so many lists where people are like, bro, Rico wasn't bad legit. Like, bro, this guy sucked legit. What do you mean? This guy never played legit. He's using 3.8 half the damn time on a horse. And whenever he's playing legit, which is almost never, like, I've rarely seen this guy play legit, he can barely click, like, over 5 CPS. It's embarrassing. I don't know how anyone, like, wants to say this guy's good. Like, these are, like, the trio. It's like a trio of dog shit. Like, all these people have played for so long, and they're so bad. I think like, I don't even want to get on. I don't even want to talk about that. Uh, Ender Scroll is B tier. Just like one of the best EU players, I think, for sure. Like one of them. Like, if I had to choose, I think he's like a worse version of K. He's like as good as Tame in my opinion, except Tame is way better at teams. Julian is gonna sit right next to Darian. They're both unserious, even though Darian's serious. One's serious and one's not. Newbie. Why can't noob and newbie be together? All right, whatever. Newbie is C legit. He's actually not as bad as PvP as I thought he was, but uh, I don't know. I think they both auto click is the problem. But even if they were, they probably wouldn't. They have all the mechanical skills. They just don't. They just auto click. So I'm just gonna put noob and newbie at C. Like they could be in B if I was like 100% sure they were legit, but they cheated for a very long time, and it's kind of fucked. If you're gonna cheat for like as long as I cheated for like 6 to 9 months, and then it was on and off like for like maybe a month. Maybe I just inject here and there, but for like it was only for like a 2-year span. I really like did not cheat as hard as people say. Like I did not cheat as long as people say I did. I definitely cheated for like a few months, and then I cheated here and there. But you wouldn't know if I was cheating or not. People think I still cheat. You wouldn't know if I was cheating or not. I'll just say that. Oshua, do I really have to say much more? Like, yeah. Soup, he cheated for a while, but I'm just gonna put him a C because I think he was mechanically good at Minecraft in general. Like he was just good at PvP. He was gonna outbeat most Blitz players because at the time when he played, most people sucked ass. Just gonna say it, most people were terrible at PvP. Regardless of if he cheated or not, he was just better than people. So, yeah, can't really say much about that. Spidey is he's just like Darian but worse, bro. Like there's like a lot of people who like have the same build. Like if you ever play 2K and you like have them like my build, bro, when you're making my career, bro, they have like the same build. I don't know what you would call it. The Darian build. They can't play Blitz build, no PvP build. I don't know. They all got the same build though. That's for sure. Slonic. D tier is just unserious. Sinful Ox is again the Darian build. The Darian build. They got that 2K Darian build, bro. I don't know what it's called, but these guys all have it down here. Seamus. Okay. So Seamus is like he's quote unquote good now, but I guarantee you if you removed his auto clicker, like just remove auto clicker, make it so he has to actually click like 10 CPS to get his hits. This guy would not be as good as he is now. Like he's A tier PvP in most people's opinions, or B tier PvP. His game sense is good too, but the problem is he auto clicks and he's done it forever. He got mechanically good at Minecraft, but what does that mean if you can't click? That's the same thing I have with newbie. It's the same thing I have with noob, soup. I think they all auto clicked, but you can't be good at Minecraft if you're just auto clicking. Like remove auto clicker, and we'll see how good you are. But you auto click for a reason. That's all I'm gonna say. You auto click for a reason. Oh my! I can't click that high. Well, I guess you can't click that high and be good enough. Like damn, like you can't be good in auto click. It's just you just can't. Shand is just bad. This guy's never serious, never good. Guido, I think he was the best Dutch player. I honestly do, which is kind of crazy because nowadays he's like whenever he gets on, he's actually useless. But he's actually free loot to me whenever he gets on. But I remember him being the best out of them all. Outside of what's his name? Oh, where is he at? Pigman X. Pigman X actually was a little bit better than Guido, but I think Guido at his peak was a lot better than all of them. Crazy take. That's my opinion though. Real Dream was bad. Pucked is a C tier player. Dude, I swear to God, Pucked either has like he's either equivalent to a non or he's just God. because this guy, for some reason, if you fight him, he will like he's just like invincible sometimes. But then when you fight him, you're like, how is this guy real? I don't know. He's so inconsistent. If this guy got good, if Puck has a crazy ceiling, if he actually cared about the game and got good at PvP, Puck could be like one of the best. But I don't know. He definitely. I'm just gonna put James right there, by the way. But yeah, Puck could have been one of the best players, but I don't think he cared enough. He just played for fun, and it was good. Posma is. Oh my god, Posma, bro. Posma is not a real person. Posma is like an SCP read about like on the wiki, bro. This guy is not a human being. This is like a I don't know what you would refer to him as, bro, outside of an SCP. This guy's like some on I don't know, bro. You like if you hear anything about Posma, you think this guy's unreal. Like this guy's not a human being. There's nothing behind the screen. It's just like it's just a computer, bro. Zykin is like he's like okay. I'll give him he's like kind of like Pigman X, to be honest. They're kind of in the same tier. All right, Zombu. Zombu, bruh. I don't know, man. Zombu's like unserious. I never really fought him, but I just know I remember fighting him once and he thought I was cheating after I killed him in Darien like 2 times and they like rage quit. And he was bad, but he was so angry. So I don't know if I put him in unserious or just bad. This guy was terrible. I don't know who I fought this guy like so many times throughout like 2022. Maybe it was just because it was 2022, but this guy was not good. This guy was not good. And I've seen people say this guy's great. Like I don't know. Maybe it was me. Maybe I just didn't fight him in 2017 or whatever. But this guy is not that good. No disrespect, but this guy was not that good. You're like a random ass person. I don't know who you are. The Weekend. Tainan is A tier easily. He's just Mason Storm, but has worse internet basically. Though Tainan, if he had to play solos, would be the worst player of all time. It's kind of sad to think because his ping is so bad, but because if is just think about it, if Blitz was on a LAN, who would be the best player? Tainan sure as hell wouldn't, because he wouldn't even be used to his ping. But I'm just saying he's mechanically good for an Australian player. Like he's probably the best Australian Blitz player. But he doesn't really have the PvP. Like he just knows how to do team fights, which obviously is why he's one of the best teams players. But if this guy was not playing teams, which he normally doesn't, but just take away teams from Tainan, he is not that good at solos. He's not that good. I fought this guy in solos before. He either feels like he's cheating because he has everything in the game and it's like impossible to kill him, and you're just salty because you lost to some Australian dude, or he has as much stuff as you and you kill him and you're like, okay, that dude was dog shit. It's kind of like that's kind of how that is with Tainan. He either has everything he needs or he doesn't, and you kill him. Tejim, put him in F. Actually, I don't know. I actually never fought that guy. I'm like having a brain fart. Golan, this guy is terrible. Oh my god, this guy's bad. Epic Steve is also bad. Oh my god. Bob, oh, this is White Adam. C tier. This guy was never good when I fought him. He probably was better back in the day, but he probably peaked before I even played Blitz, which is kind of crazy to think. But when I fought him at his peak, which was pretty early on, he would have never like he wouldn't survive in today's Blitz. I'll just say that he has no PvP. He's like mid tier game sense. Blueshie, okay, Blueshie is one of the better players. Blueshie is what he is what people aspire to be like in Blitz. He's like the nonchalant dreadhead of Blitz, bro. He's bad now, but in his peak, this guy was like everyone thought this guy was cheating. Like this guy definitely does not cheat. He definitely doesn't cheat, which is good. He was a good European. That's a scary thing to think about because it's Hypixel. Like if you're European and you're good at Blitz or you're just good at PvP, you're automatically an A tier. Like it's not really a question. You're just gonna be an A tier. All right, the Abby is F tier. It's like it's just like an E girl gets carried by everyone they play it with. Like you're not good. And its social is not a good player either. Like they just have like 8 people on their account. Like you can't be good at the game if you don't play. Am Solo, I never fought him. Pezzy, never fought him in Blitz, but he's a good Bed Wars player, I will say. Gawoon Toon is a D tier, just not a good player. Game Buster, never fought him, but from his old videos, which I used to watch, was kind of crazy to think. I used to watch his videos when I was like 8 years old, before his YouTube channel got terminated and all that. He was actually nice for his time, obviously, because he's like the best player. He played the most, but he was good. I do remember his like one video. It like had 10 level 10s at one sitting. That was pretty crazy at the time. Any Bear, not a particularly good player, but they were unserious, I think. Dan75 is like the most C tier player of all time. This guy is he is like wherever what's his name, Clangy is, he's just Clangy clan. He's like a Clangy clone with like more games played. Blue Place is also like that. He's just middle of the road. He used to be a lot better, but peak, he was never like, his peak wasn't that good compared to most people's. This guy, he's not a real player. This is not a real person. I don't even know who you are. I don't know why I'm cheering someone I don't know. You're an unreal individual. Bow Smoke is another one of the most C tier players. Like this guy's not real. It's like he's really good at the bow, and that's about it. He has better game sense than most people. That's why he's here, but it's really not much more than that. Black Oven, his peak in Blitz. He's not good at Blitz, but he's good at everything else. Even though I think he always wanted to be good at Blitz. Though he was never that good. He's better at everyone than PvP. He's just bad at Blitz. Like I don't know. Mystique, I don't know. Like I feel like I'm an idiot for not knowing who this is. I probably do, but I don't remember anyone I fought named Mystique. Okay. Big Papa, without the cheats, is A tier still. And when I mean without the cheats, I mean auto clicker. But this is the only player I'll give an allowance to like actually auto click. Because before this guy cheated, this guy was mechanically better than everyone else in the game. Oh my god. This guy was so good mechanically, it's insane. Like, I don't even care if he... Like, his cheating montages are actually funny. How many people can make a funny cheating montage, like, actually comedic? Because everyone hates cheaters so much, but Big Papa was, like, the only liked one. Like, just think about that. That alone is, like, A tier material for me, bro. Oh, Jolly is, like, not that good. He's, like, he's, like, the most serious person here in D. He cares so much. He's just bad. How were you so serious and you're just bad? Like, if you're so serious the way you are, just go on Mindman for like a month, come back to Blitz, you will kill everyone. I guarantee you. That's what I did. I lost another unserious. He's like, he used to be serious, but even at his peak, compared to everyone else, he deserves to be in D. IGPU, I'm just gonna put him right next to Darian. I mean, I think he's better than Darren at his peak, but he definitely was not better than some of the people here. He's just not that good at Blitz. He's not that good at PvP, but he's definitely better than most people at Blitz. He's got the F tier PvP, but like the B tier Blitz, but he's not good enough to get out of B or out of D. I got is like, he's so bad. I don't know why everyone likes this guy. He's probably chill as a dude in call, but he is not that good. I'm not gonna lie. This guy's mid. Idla is he's pretty ass. I'm not gonna lie. He's pretty dookie. Born with Horns, no idea. Zweg is the GOAT. He is the Mount Rushmore man. I'm just kidding. Zweg is he's not very good. He's unserious. He's unserious. His ceiling, who knows? I don't know, but it's definitely not above D. Hahu, I remember this guy, but I don't remember fighting him. Hey, it's Yoru, same thing. Hang-In was bad. He goes in like whatever tier this is. Like he's got like not even Darian's build. I don't remember what, like I really don't remember too much about fighting Hang-In because I was really new to the game when I fought him. But I do remember he was bad. Like I remember being really bad at the game and I've killed him before. Like that's kind of sad. Like I barely played when I first started getting into Blitz, and how do you die to me? That's terrible. I'm almost certain Hamsful is Lewis and Mess, but I'm just gonna put them right next to each other because they're like the same player in my mind. So that's probably why I think they're the same person. Guarma, Guarma is like without the cheats. He's like I'm just gonna put him in Seamus here. Like they're equivalent. They're like the same player without cheating. Gissa is actually good without cheating. That's the crazy part. Gissa should not be as good as he is for someone who doesn't cheat. When he used to cheat, he was also good. Like good at cheating. But Gissa now? Like he doesn't even cheat. He's actually good at the game. Like that's kind of scary. How is Gissa in B tier better than most of these people? I don't know, but it's true. Like this guy actually is good at Blitz. I don't know why. He's actually good. And I'm not disrespecting him because Gissa's chill. But bro, he somehow is better than all these people. I would never have thought that, but he really is. Like if you really like fight, if he was in his peak against all these people, he's better. He's better. He's just better. This guy though, I don't even want to say your name. He's just better than people, everyone in Awful, but he's not better than anyone. He's like one of the worst people in D for sure. Sean, unfortunately, is in Mount Rushmore just because he's number one teams. And you might argue because like, why would you put him in Mount Rushmore even though he's Mason Storm definitely deserves to be there. Well, Sean, it's Sean. Come on. I mean, this guy, if you had to put like a graph of everything that has happened in his life and the amount of hours he's put into the game and the amount of hours of everything else he's done in his life, Blitz would definitely be in the top 5 of the things he's done in his life. It's crazy. He's one of the people who have actually been legitimately addicted to Blitz. That is a crazy thing to be addicted to. Like it's like being addicted to torture. Like you have to log on Hypixel to fucking play one of the worst Hypixel game modes. Actually, it's one of the best, but it can be one of the worst, especially if you are, in his shoes, where most people don't really like you. Like I don't know, that can't sound fun to me, but hey, sure, why not? But yeah, this guy's played so many games of Blitz, and he's just been better than most people at Blitz, regardless of when he hacked and how he hacked, and all this and that. Because the thing is, Sean has cheated, obviously, but everyone has pretty much, so can't really count that against him. Especially when he stopped cheating and he was just better than most people. So he's definitely Mount Rushmore, and he's Mount Rushmore because of how many hours he's put in, and he was just better than most people, even while not cheating. Like he's like Darian. He's what Darian aspires to be, even though Darian has more stats. I guarantee you, before they like actually counted stats, because if you look in like Plank or whatever, you can see like he doesn't have anything on like certain kits, or like he has way less stats on his kits, and it doesn't make sense because you think he has more, because they started counting like stats in like 2018 or something for like individual kits and like game modes. So Sean technically has the most playtime of anyone and the most stats out of anyone from 2018 and like so on. So if the stats before 2018 were like completely reversed or like never ever done or like deleted, he would be number one, which is crazy. And he has the best stats out of anyone who could have been number one easily. So that's why he's in Mount Rushmore. Sad Karma, he's like D tier because he's like not that good. He used to be crazy though. Actually, he deserves to be in C. He used to be kind of crazy. Can't even lie. He used to be cracked, but definitely not anymore. Kimmich, he's D tier at his max. Checkered is F tier. Like, bro, Checkered doesn't even know half of the Blitz stars. He doesn't even know half the Blitz stars. This guy without cheating and boosting, literally, like if you look at his stats, you can tell he's either like getting carried by everyone he plays with, or he's boosting. And I guarantee you right now, he's definitely not getting carried by everyone because he gets most of the kills. But yeah, Checkered is just cheated, boosted, never played Blitz legitimately. Like this guy's game sense in Blitz is like diabolically bad. Like, and I don't even fuck with I don't fuck with Checkered in like I don't fuck with him like crazy, but I also don't hate on him. But he's just not that good. He's just not that good. It's like no disrespect, but you really like without everything that you've done in the game, you have no idea how the game even works half the damn time. And you've spent so long on it, which is absurd. He's basically like King Rico. He's basically King Rico in my opinion. Like if you were to compare them, like when King Rico was really boosting and really doing all that, compare their kit stats, they're basically the same. And they probably have these. Actually, King Rico probably has better game sense than Checkered. And Checkered, they're the same player basically. They're basically the same player. Evdia is D tier probably. Uh, he's just like an AP hunter who isn't that good. Mars Bar, not that good. He's just the Darien build. Like can't PvP. His game sense. Played forever. Don't know who Cross Team is. Jers, auto clicks, but outside of that, he's probably the same with like Gormo and Checkmate and Sheamus. Bro, the number one account dealer is not getting ranked. I don't care. I've never fought this dude. This dude is just an account dealer. Like this guy, Brando. Hey, you want a Minecon? Give this guy $1,000. We'll fetch one up for you right now. Theo, never fought him to be honest. Salt Band is F. This guy has never played Blitz legit. Same with Angel. Angel is like Sheamus without any of the new skills that Sheamus has obtained. Like he has none of the grind. He's all the cheats, none of the grind. This is just sad karma. Starburst, like bro, he's my friend, bro. Actually, you're just unserious to be honest. To be honest, you're just an unserious. You don't care about the game like that. It's okay. You don't care about the game like that. It's fine. See, this guy cheats, but hypothetically, if he wasn't to cheat, he'd probably be in C because he has better game sense than most people. He just has better game sense than most people. It's fair. It's a fair assessment, I'd say. And better PvP, regardless of if he doesn't cheat or not. Zenchi, cannot lie. I don't know if I don't know if I want to rank you. I don't know. It's like this guy's just like a crazy pathological liar, and he always says he's legit, but he's just not. And I'm almost certain the entire time he's played Blitz, which is sad, which is why he doesn't play anymore. I'm like 100% sure that's why. And when he does play legit, he's that's what's crazy. I remember fighting him like a year difference when Vape got patched, and this guy was like, or like when most of it got patched, like this guy was a completely new person. It was like fighting a completely different person. Like I don't know. I don't know if I should even rank you because I just don't feel like you've played like any Blitz at all legit. Not even like a game. Nube, I actually have fought Nube, which is crazy to think. Nube is not that bad. He has all the games since none of the PvP. But I guarantee back in the day it was like basically Big Papa. 60C AP Hunter, not really gonna rank you. Over there is bad. Just Shand, wherever Shand is. Mizulk, not that good, but he's not that bad. He's definitely in the C tier. I will aim on you. Unreal player. Unreal specimen. QDJ is not good at Blitz. I don't care what you say. Everyone like glazed this guy because he was moderator, but I guarantee you, once he lost his mod rank, every single opinion you've had of this guy has immediately gone down the drain. Actually, no, QDJ, like a lot of people liked him though. He was actually a pretty cool, chill dude, but he's never good. Just gonna be honest. 15 IBANs, another player who's never really good, but I don't think he was serious. King Baby's just like I don't want to rank you, bro. Like you just AP hunt. You really didn't play Blitz like that. And then Majestic Walrus. All right, you are Mount Rushmore number 4. Though you should probably be number 1. You go here, and then I think this is like the fair Mount Rushmore right here. Bust Me is just Sheamus, but like they're like the same player. They both have like the mechanics. Like if they didn't auto click, and they actually clicked, and they were like the same skill level, they would easily be A tier. But they don't click for a reason. You have a completely fine working mouse, but you don't click for a reason. Like you can't make that make sense. Fisherman, Filthy Fisherman. It's just like I was like I forgot he was like part of the Jeremy like friend group. They're the same player. They have like that. They have their own build. Like they have the Darien build, and now you have the like K and Z friend group build. Like they are all the same player. Splaff. I don't never fought that guy. All right, virtual coins. This guy, just never fought him. Never ever fought him. Slothu, unserious. Boris, bad, but he's not as bad as people in F. Idiac is F. This guy is actually bad. Short, no idea. Dylan Owen is actually just bad. Dylan Owen is so bad. Oh my god. Amel is also just really bad. Oh my goodness. Axod is not that bad though. Axod is probably like the most autistic player I've ever seen, and he actually does have autism, but he's so like weird. He's so inconsistent. It's crazy. Phantomism. Oh my god. F tier. The most F tier player. Snowway is like another version of Jaft and Jaspe. Just yeah. All right, I'm not ranking all of these Zwags, bro. Like Zwag is Zwag, bro. Zwag is he's Mount Rushmore YouTube. He's unserious of Blitz. Echo, bro. People are gonna hate me when I rank Echo, bro. Echo is actually the best 2KD player. He has a 2KD because he had like 10,000 deaths because he played Blitz when he was like 10 years old. Outside of that, this guy is crazy. He will fuck you up in Blitz, and I don't even care what you say. Echo is actually one of the best EU players I've ever seen. This guy is top 5 EU. I don't care what you say. He's just great at Blitz. He doesn't cheat. 100% legit. People think he cheats because his KD's bad and he's just good. Like, I'm telling you right now, Echo is easily, like, without a doubt in my mind, like, a top 5, top 3 EU player. Like, he's better than XYS, in my opinion. Like, peak. He's just better at PvP. His game sense might not be, like, the top of the top, like the best of the best. But he's so good at PvP for someone who's, like, European. Like, it's insane. It's actually crazy how good this guy is. Naku, okay, well, I can't say the same for you, Naku. This guy emphasizes, like, just not being good at Blitz. Actually, no. I lied. This guy This guy emphasizes what it is to be a good Blitz player and be dog shit at Blitz at the same time. It sounds like absolute bath. Like, it's hard to make this make sense, but he's bad at Blitz and he's good at Blitz at the exact same time because of his playstyle. He's the only player who plays the way he plays. He has, like, little PvP. He has a lot of game sense, but he does so many weird things. He's the weirdest Blitz player easily, like, the weirdest. Like, his playstyle is so obscure. And it works sometimes, but it doesn't the other half. He's, like, the most if you had to create a 50-50 player who, like, it either works or it just completely fucking backfires and you die, that is Naku. This guy has to be the most, like, inconsistent, like, player of all time. Like, he's either a fucking genius or he's just an idiot. There's no in between. And you can't really be, like, a great... Like, his peak was never up here because that's his playstyle his entire time he's played Blitz. You cannot just be... Like, he's kind of like the definition of a jack of all trades. Like, he does a little bit of everything. But except PvP. I don't know. And then myself, okay. I shouldn't rank myself, but to be completely honest, I think mechanically I was one of the best players of Blitz history. People, like, obviously say, like, you cheated for so long. Like, bro, I cheated for, like, 3 months straight. Right? 3 months straight. And then I cheated for, like, a month after that. Like, I stopped playing Blitz and I cheated for another month. As soon as they patched Vape, like, in December of 2021, or was it this? Yeah, I think it was. I, like, could completely stop cheating. Actually, no. What happened was I stopped cheating when my main got unbanned. I completely stopped cheating. As soon as my main got banned for chat infraction, I started cheating on Sheds. And then in 2022, the end of it, they patched Vape, the shit I used. And then I 100% went legit. Snap Hacks taught me how to PvP. And yeah, I took like a month off of, like, Minecraft, came back, or maybe a few months, came back, did more PvP, and I don't know, I just, like, played a lot of Blitz on alts, and I just got good at game sense and just got good at the game. And I think mechanically, I'm just better than most Blitz players. And mechanically, I'm one of the better like compared to most Blitz players. You gotta think Blitz players. Duels, I'm ass. I'm not gonna lie, I'm fucking horrible at duels. But at Blitz PvP, I think I might be the best Blitz PvPer of all time, which is crazy to say. Holy shit, Mike Tyson out here. But I mean, I don't know. Most people like the thing is most people underestimate when they play me, and then they find out, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that, and then I use my game sense to win. That's why I've won like 1,000 month win, or I've gotten like 1,000 wins in like 4 months this year. I mean, I did play a shit ton, but I was better than everyone for a really long time. So I don't know. I had a crazy peak. I think my peak is because you're thinking of all time peaks. Like my peak is definitely up here for sure. Like mechanically, like I was definitely better than like damn near everyone on this list. Anyways, that's my list. Thank you guys for watching. If you're still here, uh, let me know what you think in the comments. If it's ass, if it's good, whatever. If you made it this far, thank you. Subscribe. Bye.